US revoked Sheikh Hasina's visa. Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina resigned and left amid violent protests, with her US visa revoked. She is at Hindon Air Base in India, seeking asylum in Europe, while the UK denies refuge. Bangladesh faces volatility, with an interim government formed under Dr. Muhammad Yunus. Ongoing protests in Dhaka have resulted in over 440 deaths, despite a curfew. Putin advises Iran to avoid civilian casualties. Vladimir Putin advised Iran to avoid civilian casualties in retaliation for Ismail Haniyeh's assassination. Foreign ministers from 57 OEC countries will likely urge restraint at a Jeddah meeting amid Middle East tensions. Iran seeks unified condemnation, but faces caution from Arab Gulf states and Russia. Hezbollah vows a strong response, signaling potential regional escalation. Western efforts focus on preventing all-out war. U.S. troops to withdraw from Niger by mid-September. U.S. troops are being withdrawn from Niger by mid-September, following orders from the ruling junta, impacting counterterrorism efforts in the Sahel region. Talks in Niamey set the withdrawal timeline, with equipment left for Nigerian military use. Niger previously asked French forces to leave and turned to the Russian Wagner Group for security. The U.S. designated the military takeover as a coup, affecting support. Pakistan to supply Iran with missiles amid escalating tensions. Pakistan plans to supply Iran with Shaheen-3 missiles amid escalating tensions. An emergency OEC meeting discussed Iran's response to Hamas leader's assassination. Iran is reportedly preparing for a potential attack on Israel within 48 hours, moving missile launchers and conducting exercises. Russia is supplying Iran with advanced radar and air defense equipment. The U.S. is engaging in intense diplomacy to de-escalate Middle East tensions. ISKCON temple set on fire amid riots in Bangladesh. An ISKCON temple in Meherpur, Bangladesh, was set on fire, along with other Hindu temples during widespread rioting. Mobs targeted Hindu houses and businesses in 27 districts, causing extensive damage. Despite the chaos, some Muslim clerics and students protected Hindu temples. The violence claimed the life of Hindu councillor Haridin Roy, raising concerns over the safety of Hindus and prompting international calls for action. Vinesh Phogat disqualified from Olympics 2024, despite reaching final. Vinesh Phogat was disqualified from the Olympics 2024, despite reaching the final in 50 kilograms freestyle wrestling. She made desperate efforts to cut weight before the weigh-in, but Indian officials' appeal had limited scope. Prime Minister Narendra Modi supports the appeal, urging a strong protest. Vinesh's disqualification ended her historic medal hopes, despite defeating reigning champion Yui Sasaki in a remarkable upset.